Hello everybody, this is Mystic Jen. I'm here with the reading for Taurus, Sun, Rising, Moon for July 2018. We're going to see what Spirit has. I am using the Osho Zen first for our fire, earth, air, and water. Okay, for fire, we have two cards that popped out here, fire, and I'm taking this for fire and earth. For fire, we have the Fool. Okay, the Fool is represented here about taking chances, taking the risk, starting a new path, new beginnings, taking that leap of faith. Okay, the Fool is saying, like, now is the time to take action. Fire is about passion, fire is action, and the Fool is saying, the Fool in this position is, now's the time to act. It's time to come to take that leap of faith in whatever direction that you were thinking of going in. Follow your dreams. And for the earth sign, we have abundance. By following your dreams, you're going to have, it's going to lead to abundance. This is the King of Pentacles, and he represents the manager. This is typically an earth sign. This could be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. This could be you, Taurus. Abundance coming to you. This is usually in the form of material items. So maybe that by taking this leap of faith, taking action, is going to lead to something, some kind of abundance, maybe money, maybe better job. This could be a boss, a new boss, that taking that leap of faith and changing directions is going to put you in a more financial, a more stable environment. The King is a manager. He could be a boss. He's good with his money. Okay. He's very wealthy. So yeah, the cards are very clear on that for whoever this is for, that take that leap of faith is going to lead to, I feel like it's feeling like an increase in your finances, an increase in your income. I know change is scary, but yeah, the cards are definitely calling you to step off that cliff and take that leap of faith. Go in that new path. And for air, air is the outsider. The outsider is the Five of Pentacles. Same as the Five of Pentacles. So, in your thoughts, this is your thought, air is your thought process. It is also about conflicts, thoughts, communications. But I am feeling like that you have been very resistant to take this change, to take this leap of faith, to start this new path, because you're afraid of making a mistake. You're afraid you're going to be left on the outside looking in. You're afraid that you're going to lose something. You're afraid of being left out in the cold. You're afraid of losing your shirt on this. Okay? So there is so far the cards are saying that to take that leap of faith, it's going to lead to abundance and wealth in the material world, but your mind has you trapped. Your mindset is in the poverty set, that you have nothing, that you're afraid of losing what you already have. That's in your mind. That's your mind frame. The cards are calling for you to come out of that mindset. And I'm being told by Spirit that this is like self-sabotage. You're the only thing that's going to stand in your way of being successful. And we're going to do the emotional side. This comes up as 5 of water. Water in the water position. This is like being trapped, holding on to the past. It's like you have this box with all your memories in it. This is the same as the 5 of Cups. This card is showing me a loss. It's showing me that emotionally you're holding on to some baggage from the past. This is stuff that you need to let go of. You need to start thinking outside the box. Okay? You have your emotions all boxed up here. And not letting anybody in. This could be related to this whole situation here. That your fears in your mind are coming from something related, an incident related to the past that led you down the wrong road. Maybe you've made some bad decisions and you're trying to hold on to what you have now. And you're still feeling that loss. And it feels like there's an emotional loss. I'm feeling like this is work or career related. But there is a new opportunity coming to you. And Spirit's calling you to take that leap of faith. That you're going to be blessed with much more than you've ever had. But you have to get out of that victim mentality. You got to get, and there's 2 5s here. 5s are conflict. Okay. So right away, there's definitely been conflict. Maybe you have conflict in your current workforce, your workplace. That in your current situation, you're feeling like you're the outsider. You feel like maybe you walked into a job that had their cliques and you just didn't fit in. And it's left you emotionally cold, and scarred. But you're carrying this baggage with you. And Spirit's calling you to drop that. Take that leap of faith and you're going to be blessed with abundance. You're going to be blessed with on the material end. Okay, and I'm going to start the second part of that. I am using Tarot of the Druids. I did kind of pre-shuffle a little bit. This was a brand new deck, never used, so I had to shuffle to mix them up. But I am asking, we do ask Spirit, God, Goddess, beings of the light, come forth and give us messages for Taurus, Sun, Rising, Moon, for the month of July of 2018. This is a very earthy deck. Taurus are very earthy. Okay, and I was trying to use another deck, but I kept being nudged to look for this deck. It was in my collection. I had to hunt through all these decks looking for it. There's something that came to mind when I was thinking about your reading. I don't think I've used this in any monthly readings yet. So I got this deck a couple months ago. I haven't really used it. I didn't get this online. I got this through at a metaphysical store. Okay, for the heart of the situation, we have the Knight of Stones. This is the Knight of Pentacles, but he's reversed. Okay. The Knight of Pentacles is slow and steady progress. And this is somebody who's stable. When he's upright, he's stable and firm, standing on a firm foundation. But being that he's reversed, it seems like that somebody here is being a little bit hasty in their decision making. That, or it could also be for some of you that progress is totally stalled. Instead of that forward progress, you feel like you're stuck. Okay? Okay, this card wants to stay out too. Okay. Then we have the Seven of Cups. But the Seven of Cups is also coming out reversed though. Upright, the Seven of Cups is a lot of options. It's daydreaming. I get the sense of third party, but it's upside down. It's reversed. Okay, so with it being reversed, it feels like that your progress has stalled, and probably the reason is that there's been an overindulgence or not seeing clearly, and it's upright's also about wanting to start over and start new in this particular deck. But I'm seeing 3 people. So I'm feeling like maybe that there's a third party situation. And it's really stopped you in your tracks. But being reversed, it could also be stating that that third party situation is in the process of dissolving. So maybe that's the whole situation right there, a third party situation that was in the process of dissolving. The progress on that has stalled. So the third party situation is still there, but somebody has stopped it dissolving. In other words, getting out of a third party relationship. You were starting towards that, but it is stalled or stopped or slowed down. The recent past is the Seven of Cups reversed. Or Seven of Stones, Knight of Stones reversed. Is that Knight of Stones? Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, the other one was Page of Stones. Still there is some communication being blocked. I correct myself. But I still feel that it's a third party situation and progress has been blocked. Here it is again. This is somebody who has been steady, somebody who's reliable and trustworthy, that being in reverse, they may have betrayed your trust. Or did you betray somebody else's trust? Were you the one in the third party situation that you were trying to get out of it, but something has stopped it or something has slowed it? Are you this? Because this is another Earth and Earth. These are Earth signs, and you're hoping for renewing something and starting over. But this third party situation is standing in the way. And this is somebody here who is not proven to be stable. This is somebody who is not proven to be loyal. So I'm feeling deception here. Let's see what mid-July brings. Mid-July brings the Eight of Stones. The Eight of Stones is success, hard work, progress being made. So by mid-July, see you working very hard on this situation, on this relationship. This could be a romantic relationship. This could be a business relationship. This could be about somebody betraying you at work even. But this is somebody paying attention to the details. This is somebody who is working very hard on a situation. So I feel like maybe you or the other person is going to make an honest effort and work hard on working this out. Okay? What is below you? That's working behind the scenes. Comes up as Wheel of the Year or Wheel of Fortune. Destiny is working behind the scenes. Okay. The wheel keeps on turning and turning, and this is, and I'm being told, karma. Okay, what is hidden is karma. Okay. And in this deck, 10 is Bode, goddess of battle, whose terrible prophecies ends the mythical cycles. This is about changes and revelations. This is instability, fleeting benefits. So this is about changes working behind the scenes, major changes occurring in your life. Okay? And this is underneath the surface, subconsciously. But I feel there's a lot of instability that's going along with it. Okay, man, this is a tough one. But there's changes, and I keep hearing the word karma. So there's karmic changes that's happening. So if there was something done wrong on your behalf, whether hate to say this, Taurus, but if you've done anything, or if anybody's done anything to you, there's going to be karmic repercussions. She's telling me that loud and clear. It's not really her meaning, the meaning of this card. but it's telling me there's karmic repercussions. And what's above you, what you're hoping for, is the High Priestess, but she's reversed. The High Priestess is about things that are hidden, things that are revealed. Okay, tapping into that intuitive power. So what I'm feeling that you're hoping to gain from this, what your desires are, you're hoping that something's going to remain hidden and buried. You don't want it coming out. So Taurans, I don't know if you're involved. If you might be involved in this third-party situation. And I'm feeling that there's been a lot of things that have come out. A lot of hidden knowledge, a lot of secrets. But with the High Priestess reversed, not everything has been revealed. And with your hopes and dreams, your desires, in this position, it is, and this is what you think you want, okay? You want to keep everything buried. You're afraid for everything, what would happen if all the truth came out. How you're seeing the situation. There's a lot of reverse cards in this reading. It is the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords upright is they're battling it out in this. Okay? And this is definitely not a traditional Two of Swords. Two of Swords is typically being blinded, being in a stalemate. But this is definitely a battle raging here. And I think you're seeing it as, right now, you're seeing things as being more peaceful because there's still those things that are hidden and haven't come out, and you're trying to keep it that way. You're trying to work on the situation. But that Two of Swords, this is knowledge of the truth and trying situations. So this is another hidden agenda card when it's reversed. This is conflict that you're trying, you see the conflict ending, but there's still truth that has to come out. You are burying some kind of detrimental truth. You know what it is. I'm not going to scold you or nothing like that. But Spirit is speaking that you have all this internal conflict going on. You have this battle raging. You walk day to day kind of like in a fearful state of mind. What if they find out about this? Or what if they find out about that? But this is definitely three people involved in a situation. And people working together. This may not be a relationship type thing. This could also be a business dealing. Some of you, this could be a shady business deal. And right now, there's some little bits and pieces that come out about it, and you're trying to make sure the rest of it doesn't come out. You're trying to make sure you're not connected to it in any way. That's for some of you. That a shady business deal that you got yourself caught up into, not meaning to get yourself caught up into it, because I'm being told about that in this situation about the Eight of Pentacles, if you diligently working together towards a goal, working very hard, but there's something hidden, and this is this is reflecting this. The High Priestess reversed, trying to make sure secrets don't come out. Okay, you're afraid of what will come if it came out. What would happen? Again, and then here's conflicts, and the truth being told. You're afraid of what would happen. You're still suppressing something. You're hiding something. If this is not you, then this is somebody you're dealing with in a business situation that is hiding something that could adversely affect you. If this is somebody else hiding something from you, then this hope and fears, it turns into hope. You're hoping that things are revealed. So that could be the scenario for someone that you're trying to uncover what's going on. Others of you, Taurus, you might be the ones doing the cover-up. Others of you, this could be a romantic situation where you're in a committed relationship. He's about commitment. He's very loyal and steady, but he's reversed. Which, with the three people I see here, that's cheating. That's third party, and you see yourself coming out of that situation. A lot has already been revealed, but there's still a lot that's still left unrevealed. People in your environment, I don't know where all these reverse cards are coming from, but we have the Eight of Swords in reverse. So your environment is coming out of this conflict. It feels like trying to break free of this prison. Okay? This is a mental conflict. This is a situation that you created, or somebody else might have created you and put you in this situation. But you were feeling trapped. And you didn't know any way out. Okay? And you're trapped in a situation with somebody, but this is reversed. Okay? And people might be giving you bad advice. Now I have to keep remembering the nature of this deck. This is not Rider-Waite based. Okay? But you definitely felt trapped in a situation, and I feel like you maybe that's where you're at now. You're feeling trapped. People might be threatening you. Maybe they're threatening, saying, well, if you leave, I'm going to go and tell on you. I'm telling on you if you leave me. We're in this together. We are in this together. Upright, it does spell harmony in a working relationship or people working together. Disharmony is reversed. So there's definitely disharmony in this environment. And I keep hearing the words, I'm going to tell on you if you walk away from me. Okay? Whether this is a business partner, a friend that drug you into this shady deal, or something's just not right, or a third-party relationship where you're committed to one person, romantic partner, and a third person enters the picture. Okay, so yeah, that card is definitely screaming. I'm going to threaten. It's threatening advice, like, you better listen to me. You better stay here, or else I'm telling on you. That's what Spirit is showing me. And then for advice from Spirit, it's the Chariot, but the Chariot in reverse. Okay? This is about control. Spirit is saying, give up control. Okay? The advice is you're trying to control everybody involved in this situation yourself. And you feel out of control, whoever is giving you threatening messages saying, I'm going to tell on you. You're going to do what I want. Okay? And Spirit is saying that do the honorable thing. See, being reversed is dishonor. So stay away from dishonorable deeds. If something doesn't smell right, look right, taste right, sound right, walk away from it. Don't get caught up in some kind of shady deal. Don't get caught up in shady business deals. And it's time to do the honorable thing. So if this person is threatening saying, oh, I'm going to reveal what you've done, get one step ahead of them, Spirit says, and you reveal it. You do the confession and let the cards fall where they may. Spirit is telling me that if it comes from you, the repercussions will not be as harsh if it comes from a third party, or if it comes from the other person involved who's threatening you, who's saying, I'm going to tell on you. If it comes from that party, yes, the repercussions are going to be far worse than if you go and you say, listen, we have some more to talk about. I'm sorry, but I haven't told you everything. Here's the rest of the story. It may hurt. That other person's might be hurt. It may hurt you to do that. You are taking a chance of them walking away from you. Okay? But it's going back to what's working behind the scenes. There's changes that have to be made. It's working behind the scenes. And when I saw this as karma, as part of the meaning, even though that's not really part of the meaning, but it's what I saw, karma's doing its work. Karma's going to bite you in the ass. So it's better to get a heads up. If you do the right thing, you'll be rewarded. The Fool card, my eyes are drawn back to the Fool. Take that leap of faith. Go to that person and tell that person, hey, this is what I've done. I told you some of it, but here's the rest of the story. Then this other person in your environment who keeps threatening to tell on you has no power anymore. And for the final outcome, for the end of July, is the Knight of Swords. Okay, the Knight of Swords is finally having mental clarity, charging forward, knowing what you want, knowing what direction you have to go in. Okay, the Knight of Swords is very energetic. Getting away from that hidden agenda, thinking with clarity, doing the right thing. But the Knight of Swords is also telling you to think about your actions. You're ready to go do battle. And yes, a battle could be raging at the end of the month with all this energy. But the Knight of Swords is about rushing forward and telling the truth also. Being totally truthful. Reverse would be somebody who's being dishonest still. But I'm glad it came up upright. Because he's going to be somebody who's ready to face the music. Okay? And I feel like there's success could be ahead. Okay? But it's time to take charge and free yourself from this oppression. You made mistakes. It's time to own up to them. And now I'm going to draw a card for the final message from Spirit. I am using the messages from your animal spirit guides. And the more I think about these other cards over here, there's more messages coming too. That mentally you're afraid of what the results are going to be. That you're going to be left on the outside with nobody. That the one that you really love is going to walk away when they find out what you've done. And emotionally you have to let go of the baggage from years ago. So, this third party could be, even though the Six of Cups is not here, this third party could be somebody from your past that came back in while you were in a committed relationship. Or it could have been somebody new. But emotionally, you boxed up all those memories. And if you're clinging on to them, and it's time to let them go. And stop getting over that fear about being left out in the cold in the situation. Taking that leap of faith, the abundance is going to come in the form of true love. I feel like there could be forgiveness could come along, but you have to be. It's gonna be slow and steady. You have to take that leap of faith and just come out and say, "There's more to the story than what I've told you. Here it is." Okay. The spirit guide is the weasel. Okay. It says, be silent, pay attention, and simply observe with your eyes, ears, and physical feelings what is happening inside and all around you. When I think of a weasel, I think of somebody trying to weasel out of a situation. Trying to wiggle their way out to minimize the damage. But this goes perfect with this reading. Whatever the situation is, there's no easy way of getting out of it, with the exception of telling the truth. They say the truth will set you free. I am going to open up the guidebook to this, but intuitively, I am seeing somebody trying to weasel out of a situation, and Spirit and the weasel is saying that pay attention to everything, pay attention to what's going on inside you, okay? But on a spiritual level, Spirit is saying you can't weasel your way out of this unscathed, okay? You got to quit sneaking around, and you just got to face the music. So let's see what the guidebook has for Weasel. I may or may not read all of this. Let's see. It says, take a deep breath and release it slowly. Then take another and another. Continue to breathe steadily and slowly from your belly to your chest. Breathing this way will keep you attuned to what you feel in your body. Notice the sensations without judging or trying to change them. Be aware of how your body responds to what you see, hear, and feel around you. Don't judge any of your experiences as right or wrong. If you find that you're doing so, take another deep breath, release the judgments as you exhale, and return to simply observing your experience inside and out. When you practice this way of observing, you're operating from pure awareness, or the witness self, the self that radiates through and fills your being. It is the self that feels a deep connection with the world as a participant, while at the same time it centers in the observer. Operating this way for a few minutes each day becomes a meditation and will stimulate the realization of the unity of all life, with you serving as a direct conduct and expression of spirit. When you come connected to spirit, the natural world speaks to you, and you become sensitive to the energies of Earth. Here we go. Earth sign, Taurus. Awareness without meditation or judgment, centered in your heart, your soul, allows you to know your authentic self without attaching concepts about who you are. Pure you. So you're wanting to know how you're going to get out of this. Meditation, like when you come, you want to know how this is all going to resolve itself. How can you get the best outcome of the situation? Again, you have to tell the truth. You can't weasel out of it. But at the same time, when things are really rough, if you get the response back that you're not looking for, you have to go within yourself and meditate. Draw positive energy to yourself. Spirit's saying you need to put the positive energy out there, what you desire. That you desire forgiveness. Or if the roles have been reversed and it's your partner who has been doing all this sneaking around, that then the weasel is saying, do this meditation to find the strength and observe everything going on in your body and relax and realize, okay, not to hold these grudges. Find it within yourself to forgive them if this whole situation is actually reversed. Okay, so this is the reading that I do have for Taurus for July 2018, Sun, Rising, Moon. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind. Time is fluent, so you can move this reading ahead a week, or back a week, or even 2 weeks. But this is a general energy that is coming up for July of 2018. I thank you for watching, and you have a good day.